Okay, so today's question is minimum number of flips to make the binary string alternating. So you are given a binary string as you are allowed to perform two types of operation on the string in any sequence. Remove the character at the first of the string as and append it to the end of the string. And type 2. Pick any character in as and flip its value. If the value is 0, it becomes 1 and vice versa. So we have to return the minimum number of type 2 operations you need to perform such that as becomes alternating. So this thing is called alternating if no two adjacent characters are equal. Okay. So suppose this is an example and we have to make it alternating. So we can do means we can rotate the string any number of times, and but we have to return how many number of time minimum number of times we can flip so that it become alternating. So we can say that question becomes like how many of minimum number of flips required to make it alternating in all of its rotations. Okay, so first take length value, so n is equal to len of s. Okay, instead of rotating it all the time, we will simply create a string t s plus s. Okay, now this give us the length of 2n, and we can use sliding window here to generate all the rotated string. Okay, and now suppose if we have to check the alternating pattern, what all patterns are possible: 0 1 0 1 0 1 like this, or 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 like this pattern is possible. So let's try to create this pattern. So pattern 1 is equal to dot join 1 if I modulus 2 is equal to 0, else 0 for I in range 2 times of n, because length has gone to 2 times. Similarly pattern 2 is equal to dot join, okay, we have missed here, dot join 0 if I modulus 2 is equal to 0, else 1 for I in range to power. Now we will use the prefix arrays to simply get the desired number of mismatches in big of 1 times. So generally create that prefix 1 is equal to 0. Now length has become 2 power 2 into n, so simply 2 star n plus 1. Similarly goes for the prefix 2. Prefix 2 is equal to 0 star 2 power n plus 1. Now we will store the mismatches in this string t with the comparison to pattern 1 and pattern 2. So let's do that. So for I in range n plus 1, it's okay, we go till 2 power I think. Okay, so prefix 1 at I plus 1, that means mismatches till the index I plus 1 is equal to prefix 1 till I mismatch till the previous index, plus we will compare the current index. We compare the current index, that is nothing but t of I if it is not equal to t of I, okay, if it is not equal to pattern 1 of I. If it is not equal, it's a mismatch, this value will give 1 and 1 will be added here, and if it matches, it will give 0 and 0 will be added, hence no changes. Similarly for the prefix 2 of I plus 1 is equal to prefix 2 of I plus t of I not equal to pattern 2 of I. So this creates our prefix 1 and prefix 2 array. Now what we will do, we will use the sliding window technique. Sliding window to simply see which sub array of length 6, this n, length 6 has the minimum number of flips. So let's do that. So for I in range n, for I in range n, suppose flip 1 is equal to nothing but prefix 1 from of length I plus 1 to n, and remove all the mismatches before I, sorry, till I. So prefix 1 of I. This gives us the total number of mismatches in that particular string, means that number of flips required. Similarly, flip 2 is equal to prefix 2 of I plus n minus prefix I. Let's create a result variable here. Result is equal to set it as float infinity first. Float infinity. Yeah, so simply result will be nothing but the minimum of result comma flip 1 comma flip 2, and at last we can simply return the result. Okay, so let's try to run this and check if this works. Okay, we are getting some error unsupported operand. Int and str, we are getting this. Okay, so we have missed a prefix. It will be prefix 2, right? Prefix 1, prefix 1, prefix 2, prefix 2. Run again and check. Okay, so test cases has passed. Let's try to submit and check if this works. Okay, so our code has passed successfully. Thank you for watching.